working to bring power to more than 500,000 of their customers affected by Hurricane Isaac. About 10,000 folks are still said to be in the dark today.
As more public officials call for an investigation into how well Entergy was prepared to make repairs following the damage from Isaac, Entergy officials and their customers are feeling the heat one way or the other. On the phone with us this morning again to talk about the power outage update is Entergy spokesperson Philip Allison. Philip, thanks for joining us to begin with. And let's begin with the rolling outages. People get power back and then all of a sudden it's gone. Talk about the why, and also they could be seeing some of these rolling outages into next week as well.
Well, actually, we're down to about 6,000 outages in the state, and the vast majority of those are in areas like Plaquemines Parish, where we have accessibility issues due to flooding.
Yeah.
But the customers will see occasional outages as the full system comes back online. We're noticing a little bit of residual damage from Isaac. We're also seeing things like tree limbs that were shaken loose by the storm, and that were taking their time to fall, and sometimes those will fall and trip out of line. So if those outages occur, we encourage our customers to let us know as quickly as possible by calling 1-800-9-OUTAGE so we can get a crew out to take care of it.
And when you have planned outages, one of the spokespersons said yesterday they were doing one in the Gentilly area, I believe, that they called customers ahead and let them know.
Absolutely. And, in our efforts to get the power back on as quickly as possible after the storm, in some areas we had to undertake short-term fixes to get the power flowing, which necessitates us coming back out a little bit later to do a more permanent repair, which means we'll take customers out of service for a few hours. And when that happens, we do our best. Absolutely, we'll call customers. In some instances, we may go door to door and knock on doors. And obviously, we can't reach everyone. Some people just don't answer their phone, for example. But we certainly try and notify those customers when that's going to happen.
And why do you think the disparity in the way the U.S. Department of Energy is grading Entergy's response after the storm, and how City Hall is grading you all?
That's a great question, and I think the issue probably is, or one of the issues might be, many customers started seeing outages, Tuesday, some even late Monday night, and so they had no power on Tuesday and Wednesday. Well, we weren't able to get out into the field until Thursday. So customers, unfortunately, were without power for a couple of days when we weren't able to do anything about it. So, we understand the frustration customers feel those days that, they didn't have power. But, while the storm was still on top of us, we weren't able to work because of safety issues.
So you're having grid outages now, faults there. Are there going to be new grids? How much money do you guys, Entergy, set aside during a year pre-storm to fix things like grids and stuff and poles after the storm, and are you utilizing that money?
Well, frankly, I don't have the budget dollars in front of me, but we absolutely do, and we have storm reserves set aside for situations just like this, so that when we have a major storm and significant damage, we can tap into those funds to be in making repairs.
And is New Orleans the parish giving you the most heat, or is Jefferson? I know John Young was furious at Entergy last week, but I mean, is Orleans right now the only one launching an investigation, or other parishes?
Well, we work very closely with local and government officials, whether they're a regulator like the New Orleans City Council, the Louisiana Public Service Commission, or parish officials, in the surrounding parishes. We work very closely with them on these kind of issues, and we welcome their questions and we welcome their review. We're very open and we're very transparent with these regulators and officials.
All right, Philip Allison, thank you very much. We appreciate the update.